Angela. Good evening, Angela. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Erica. Haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been hiding? Good to see Tiana on with us. Of course, the awesome Linda Wilder Bryan. And good to see Barbara Dolores on. Good to see you, Annette. Also, my friend Alderman Curtis Pertee should be working right now, Georgia Southern. Good to see you, sir. Hey, Dana. Good to see you. Hey, Daryl, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Liberty City's finest and Liberty County's finest. I was happy to see you last Saturday. Good to see Tanya Scott Green on with us. Patricia, good to see you as well. Sunshine Tammy has showed up, came back in town. Good to see Gloria Wells on. Audrey Baker, thank you for joining us. Tam Reed, you're not late. I was a little late. Good to see Talia on with us. Hey, our newest engagee, betrothed. Yolanda, good to see you. And good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Charlotte is on with us. Gloria, good evening. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. E. Joyce Paris is on with us every week. Always good to see her. And Perlette is joined us. Good to see you. Camila, good to see you as well. And Glenda is on from the Savannah Jazz Festival in Forsyth Park, where I just was, but I had to come back. Rita, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Good to see Dr. Patricia West on with us. Good to see Lenora on as well. And then, of course, Robin McDaniel Benz from Kansas City, Missouri. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Arizona, thank you for joining us as well. Mama Marsha is on with us. Good to see you. Alicia is on with us. Salathia, good evening to you. Marsha has been gone for a while, but we're glad that you're back with us. Lavania Smalls, good to see you as well. Twiggy, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Selma is on. Good to see you. Let's see. Carol's on with us. Good to see the terrific Tammy Stone on with us. I'm supposed to be on your show. Tammy, what's up? Sharonda is on. Good to see you as well. And Linda is on with us as well. And always a pleasure to have her on with us. Good to see Andre. Thank you for joining us. Andrea Hall Houston is on with us. My double brother. Good to see Jamal. Brother Jamal, good to see you. And I was glad to see Skylar today and even her parents. Even Sean and Dr. Candace. Good to see you both. Good to see Patricia on with us. Deanna Blige is on with us as well. Helen, hello. Helen, hello. Carrie, thank you for joining us. And Patty is joining us from Florida's Space Coast, but we love her anyway. Good to see you. Latasha is on with us. Good to see you, Latasha. Let me see what else. Let me see. I'm skipping. Okay. Margie's on with us. Good to see Brother Trey on as well. Julia Dinkins is on as well. Tiffany, hey, hope you are doing well. Helen Bright says gives me hugs. I give her hugs back. Good to see my brother Keith on. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us. And the fabulous chef herself can cook it all and cook it all well. Gina Capers Willis. Good to see you as well. Let me see. I'm trying to get down. And Angela is throwing out the Tara Strong. She's representing. Good to see Ethel Williams, and I had a chance to see Myquan Williams today, very briefly, but good to see you as well. And let's see. You hope I'm available next Friday. Now how I'm gonna be available next Friday? You know, I got this thing I do on Fridays. Good to see you, Melissa, as well. Is that like Melissa? Like Melissa, like my Melissa. Crystal, good to see you. Crystal Coffin has joined us. Wow. I think she joined before her mom did. Good to see Samuel on as well. And then Vornice is on for the Monterey Jazz Festival. You know, she's all the way out there in Washington State. But our Jazz Festival is going on, and our Jazz Festival is probably a little better than yours. I'm sorry. But we hope you're going to come back and see us soon. Barbara, good to see you. And Nissa is on with us. Uh, and Linda Wilder Bryan. Let me tell you, I have some of the most amazing council members, and two of them are on here right now. Linda Wilder Bryan and Curtis Pertee, two amazing public servants that I really enjoy working with. I appreciate them. So just want you to know that. Let's see. Sharon, Renee, good to see you. I hope mom's doing well. I think you went to go see mom this weekend, so I hope she's doing well. Tell her that her favorite musician says hello. Gloria, good to see you as well. Elise is on with us. Hey, Ruel Francis has joined us. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Um, and Vernice, I mean, you're in California, but you can come over to Savannah. Um, And let's see. And Tam Tam is inviting everybody to Chez Caro Pablo International Restaurant. Dennis, I did have a good time at the wedding this past Saturday. I performed a wedding ceremony of two amazing young people, and Dennis works out there, and he does an amazing job out there at the Landers Golf Club. So appreciate that as well. Mike McCann is on. All right, Mike is on and in the house as well. Glad to have all of you on. So much happening tonight. Brittany! Good to see Brittany on. And Brittany is supposed to be finding her way here. Brittany Osley. Yeah, right. Um, but it is good to have all of you on. We know there's so much happening tonight. So much happening in our city. Again, uh, it's we have the Jazz Festival going on. It's H.V. Jenkins' homecoming, and then Beach High School's homecoming. And so people are all over the place, and the weather is absolutely phenomenal. It has finally gotten a little cool. Good to see our friend Alderman Jordan Hall, who preceded Linda in the third district, and appreciate his friendship and his public service. And I hope that you are finally enjoying retirement, and you get the misses, and you get out there and do some stuff that you really want to do. So um, good to see um, Doctors Brenda. It's good to see you as well. Helen's welcoming the weather. Lenora as well. Happy Friday, Antoinette. Thank you, Tia, for joining us. And Miss Julia Carter has joined us. So I'm going to give you some love again until I see you and I can give you love specifically. I'm going to give it to you. I have to catch up with you to do that. Billy Nebb has joined us. So always good to see Billy on as well. And Molly Lieberman is on. So Mama Marsha is on first. And then um, finally, Molly has decided to join us. So good to see them on as well. Let me see, making sure. Um, don't want to miss anybody. Good to see Catherine Grant is on as well. And at least got the updated COVID vaccine. I mean, look, it's still out there, and we just have to make sure we do what we can. Christina, thank you so much. Um, I want to talk a little bit about that, Christina. If you're going to be on for a minute, if I forget, bring that on, because I do want to talk about that. Christina is saying for me to bring respect and peace to council members, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I love you too, Miss Julia, and Tiffany's on with us. I am doing well, and so Aunt Ollie is on. That was always good to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Really, really glad to have all of you on. And so, again, a lot happening in our city. We live in an amazing city, and because we live in an amazing city, a lot of stuff is going on. A bunch of stuff is going on, and everybody is everywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll kick this thing into gear. First thing we want you to do, remember, this Friday night, we have been doing this. How many weeks? You ask? 131 weeks. 131 weeks. We cannot stop. Good to see Miriam Jones on with us. Thank you for joining us. 131 weeks. What is wrong with you people? 131 weeks, the longest situationship, the longest pandemic relationship, the longest boo up, the longest entanglement on social media. We went into the pandemic together and we're still doing it. 131 weeks. Wow. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. 918 days. 918 days we have been doing this, and I am so excited. 2 years, 6 months, and 4 days we have been together. That means we in a relationship, y'all. That means we're stuck like Chuck. And I want to thank you. Many of you have been with us every week. And some of us have been on some weeks, and then Gina is on, and Gina comes on every now and then. But when she does come on, I'm very glad that she did. Everybody all rise because the bishop has entered the building. Good to see Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant. And last Saturday, I found out we were in the same place, and I went looking for you, and you were gone, Bishop. So I'm kind of in my feelings that you didn't speak to me. So I'm a little bit hurt about that. Maisha, thank you for joining us as well. And Coach Cassell Bell is on from Jacksonville, Florida. So we know that Reigns is playing today. So I don't know how you are at the game and doing us, but we're together, y'all. Yeah, good to see Joycette on as well. Yeah, Tiffany, I'm going to have to go get rings for all of y'all. Dolores, thank you for joining us. Ivania, good to see you. I appreciate you as well. And Miss Annette Mitchell has joined us. Good to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. And so what we do, we do every week. We like the page. We like the page. We are 35,000 strong. We would love to get to 40,000. So go ahead if you are watching, if it's your first time being on. Don't assume that because you're watching the video, you've liked the page. Go ahead and like the page. Good to see Vanessa on, as well as Andrea, and Laura Renee from Pennsylvania has joined us. Good to see her as well. Barbara Kaufman has joined us. So now Crystal was actually on first. Bishop says Marty wasn't feeling well. Well, okay. In that case, I forgive you. But I hope he's feeling better. And Cassell, so those of you that are in Jacksonville, Reigns is winning 2017 with 5:49 left of the game. And Coach, I would not be too happy because that's a field goal away. So just so you know, Tia, good evening. Ruby, good evening. And Billy has an advisory for you all. Patricia, Savannah Strong, Priscilla as well. Good to see you, Cynthia. Good to see all of you. Again, like the page. Second thing we want you to do, share the page. Like the page, share the page. Like the page, share the page. I'm looking, are you sharing the page? No, you're not sharing the page yet. We want you to share the page. And I got Helen, I got the topic coming in a minute. Like the page, and I want you to share the page. Come on. Share the page, share the video because we're not selfish with our love. Real love is patient and kind, and people are generous, and we share that love. So we want you to go ahead and take a moment and share the video because we're not selfish about our love. We're not hiding from nobody. We're just doing what we're doing, and we're just talking about what we're talking about. And why I still have this tie on is beyond me. So go ahead, do me a favor. I see now you starting to share. Go ahead and share the video. So then, as you know, what we always do is y'all are sharing the page. You know what we do. Tara Strong, y'all. It's Tara Strong. So let's go ahead and do that. And you know how we do it. Lifting up our girl Tara as we do every single week. And so we're going ahead and doing the official Friday Night Live Tara Strong. Hashtag Tara Strong. 3 green apple hearts. Then that red heart on the end for our girl Tara. So we're sending out love for our girl Tara. We were really glad to have her. Great to see the amazing author and writer, lyricist Zane Beyond Words is on with us. Good to see you as well. And yeah, I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting a little comfortable now. Um, so I started off today with a couple of things, and good to see you, Sherry. I played a song. We had the most amazing thing yesterday at City Council. We thought we were going to surprise Huxley Scott. Huxley Scott decided to surprise us. And I'm let you hear just a piece of it. She basically, with a lady out of Decatur named Savannah, I think wrote what will probably be my theme song. I'm gonna let you hear a piece of it for those of you who did not hear it. Absolutely amazing. So I'll let you hear it. So if you can hear it, let you hear it. Let you hear just a little bit of it. Hey, Faye. Lahoma. Hey, Kathy. So, I'll play it.
Because we stand together and a better just like the saying goes. You just can't leave us alone, girl. Savannah strong in community. Savannah strong in government and business. Savannah strong. Savannah strong. Savannah strong. Everywhere you look.
I like that.
Savannah strong.
So that's what happened at City Council meeting yesterday. See, mid City Council meetings, that kind of stuff happens. But yeah, we were blessed by Huxley Scott yesterday. Amazing, 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 amazing. Um, and so I think we got us a new theme song um, with the voice of Huxley Scott. Um, so um, it's been in my head like all day, um, and that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. Um, Savannah Strong and what we're about. I want to take a moment and I'll just kind of talk about what I'm going to talk about, and then we'll talk about what you want to talk about. Um, but I want to let you all know that in addition to uh, the um, the jazz festival here on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey Stephanie, good to see you. On Sunday, um, hey, Bunny, I'll still sign it. I mean, just let me know tomorrow where I can find it. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. But anyway, on Sunday, this Sunday from 12 to 4 p.m., I'm asking all of my Friday night friends to come out to Daffin Park from 12 to 4 on this Sunday. We're going to have the Savannah Day of Peace, Peace in the Park. And it is our first annual event supporting our mediation center and really about peace and unity for members of our community. And so this is this Saturday from 12 to 4 in Daffin Park. I would love to see you there. If somebody will go ahead and drop that in, we'll go ahead and want to make sure we get that in the feed so you can see it on this Saturday from 12 to 4 at Daffin Park. Come on by, and we're going to be there to talk about peace. So, DJ, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Tiffany, I am glad that you are here in our city. We're glad to have you here as well. Good to see. Let me see. Oh, it's on Sunday. And Helen, I have somebody actually working on our event. So we are working. I'm hoping to have that by next week. Good to see Jerry on as well. Thank you for joining us. And good to see Michelle and Mr. Bill on. Jennifer, yes, it is a kid-friendly event. Bring your kids. I want to see the kids. Sheila, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Again, this is our wonderful opportunity for us to talk about peace and be about peace and peace in our city. Hey, Alan, good to see you, man. I'm still waiting to hear from you. Good to see Mardell on as well. Molly Lieberman is going to have some crafts there. So, wherever there's Molly, there are kids, and wherever there are kids, there are crafts. Lydia, good to see you. So, and then Curtis Purty is on. 30 vendors and organizations. Thanks, Alderman Purdy, for putting that out there. And, and so peace has to be able to start with us. Peace has to start with us. And there's in my mind, two sides to peace. One is peace, and the other is the absence of violence. And depending on where you are in that spectrum, sometimes it's both. It is the absence of peace, and it's the presence of peace and the absence of violence. Now, why this is so important is that the violence is not always in people shooting or fighting. Peace is also how we treat each other, and how, good to see you, Brother Dennis, it's also how we relate to each other, it's how we respect each other. And so we have the absence of violence or violent behavior or the absence of disrespect, but then also the presence of peace. And until you can get to the absence of violence, the absence of drama, and the absence of mess, the absence of foolishness, you can't even get to the presence of peace until you get to the absence of mess. Good to see you, Barry. And so I had a post today because it dropped down in my spirit that You have to protect your peace. Good to see you, Betty Jackson. You have to protect your peace. I've learned that there's noise all the way around me. And it's noise that is created from other sources, and we all do. It could be our family, it could be our friends, it could be our co-workers, it could be our neighbors, but there is noise around us. And when there's noise around you, if you get caught up in that noise, if you get caught up in the turbulence of it all, then you become a part of the turbulence and you become a part of the noise. Therefore, you lose your peace. And thank you, Georgette, for putting that out there. And so I think this is important because you have to protect your peace. When you think about hurricanes, and obviously now I have a lot of experience with hurricanes. I've lived through all of them. Hey, Joya, good to see you. I've lived through them here. But I've spent time at night waiting for hurricanes to come. I've sat around waiting and looking and studying and understanding the characteristics. Good to see you, Jennifer. Thank you, Linda. Understanding the dynamics of storms. And if you know anything about hurricanes, you have the turbulence that is before the storm. Good to see you, Glenwood. And you have the turbulence that's after the storm, and you have the turbulence around the storm, but yet in the center of a well-defined storm, and I've seen this for myself, is a clear part. Absence of noise and absence of turbulence. Good to see you, the Honorable Griffin Lotson, my friend and brother from Darien. It's the eye of the storm. It's the center of the storm. It is the peace in the midst of the storm. And so when we talk about peace and protecting your peace, you cannot necessarily control that which is around you, but you can be in the midst of the storm and still have peace. Good to see you, Monir. But you have to be in the dead center of the storm. So when the storm moves to the left or to the right, and you move with it, well, Laura, you can't always shut down everybody else's drama. You can't. You can't. I mean, I know you would want to, but in the life I live and what I do, I'm always in the midst of drama, in the midst of mess, in the midst of foolishness. Hey, Snowy, good to see you. Good to see you, Elder. So, I mean, I can't do anything about their storms. But what I can do is if I'm in the middle of the storm, I'm able to have peace in the midst of the storm. With all of this going around me, somebody asked a question about city council and all that. The reality is this, and it's a couple of things. I'm not going to go too deep into it because it's just not that important. That even in the midst of people who sometimes don't get along, that I could still have peace in the midst of those storms. Now, nobody should allow themselves, and from Jacksonville, Reigns has won, so Coach Cassell-Bell is very happy. But I'm not going to allow myself to be bullied either. And unfortunately, on our council, we have people who bully and who push and who prod and who agitate. And I ain't going to just sit back and let that happen either. Because, see, I will turn from peace to my own storm. And you're not going to like that. So when we talk about peace, peace needs to become a mindset by which we live and by which how we carry our lives. And I realize the older I get, I don't have the time to be in too many storms. This body is worn out. It's battered and beaten by storms, and I have to do what I can to guard, to protect my peace. And there's some people who don't want you to have peace because they don't have peace. And because they don't have peace, they don't want you to have peace. So while you're here in the center of the storm, they try to draw you into their storm. And so you have to recognize, A, when that is happening, B, how to disconnect from it, and how to get back in the center of the storm. If you look up and you cannot see the blue sky, you are in the storm. And so that is how and why, good to see you, Miss Loretta, how and why, when I know, when I look up and I can't see the clear blue sky, I know I have to redirect myself to get to the center, to redirect me to my North Star, to recenter, to rebalance, to refocus, to be in the middle of that storm. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Because you find yourself recalibrating every single day. But you have to be like you have to be like the compass that always goes to due north, magnetic north. No matter which way you take me, I'm going to recenter and refocus to where I am. And we all have to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, beloved, my friends, my Friday night beloved, it is important for us to protect our peace. And that is why I am so supportive of the Mediation Center, so supportive of the city of Savannah, of what we are trying to do. The absence of violence, the absence of hate, the absence of foolishness, the absence of mess, but the presence that passes all understanding, the presence of peace. Good to see you there, Honorable Gabrielle Nelson from Port Whitworth. You know about this, Gabby. You know. You came into a storm. And yet you had to be able to refocus. Refocus. And nobody is telling you that you should be passive. And you certainly should not be a pushover. There are people who will try to pull you out of your peace because they don't have it. For whatever reason, they don't have it. They can't enjoy it. For whatever reason, whatever it is that keeps them up at night, for whatever reason that they're living in turbulence in their lives. And what I found is that people that live in turbulence, people who live in mess, people who live in drama, people who live in ignorance, they don't want to be there alone. So what do we have to do? Good to see you, Minister Chanel. That we have to, because misery loves company, I have to bring people into my storm. And then blame you for the storm. Because I can't be there by myself. So I got to bring other people in. Ethel, you're right. It's not good when city council makes the news. I mean, no. But on the other ribbon, we understand that everything we do, And everything we do, and I want to make sure that we're really, really clear about this. Good to see you, LaMonica. That we're human. We don't have special powers that all of a sudden, because we're on city council, that all of a sudden we give up or swap our humanity. Just like a minister of the gospel. I mean, the fact that at the end of the day, no matter who you are, if you're a minister, if you're a rabbi, if you're if you are a religious leader, no matter what you are, you don't give up your humanity. And so what happens is everything we do, the only difference is that when you go off, the news is not there to take pictures of it. When you have your moment, there's not a news camera in your face. Let's be clear about this. This city council is a part-time job. Part-time. And you have people who give full service for a part-time gig. And yes, they are entitled to have human moments. The only reason that I deal with it a little bit better is because I've been doing it a lot longer. So now I've had the opportunity to understand it. But be very clear. There are days when Brooklyn will come out. You come at me the wrong way on the wrong day, and you want to drag me in your storm, I'm going to come. And I'm going to bring a raincoat and an umbrella. You don't want this. But going back, it is a skill that we have to learn. It is a skill that we have to harness. It is a skill that we have to nurture and that we have to be able to cultivate. And no matter how old we are, we still have opportunities to grow. Which is why the Savannah Day of Peace is an opportunity for us to talk about peace in the macro and talk about peace in the micro. Let's talk about peace in our world, our nation, our state, our county, our city, our neighborhood. And it's time for us to talk about peace in our homes and in our hearts. You understand what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. And so for us, this Savannah Day of Peace creates an opportunity. I hear you, Camilla. And Brooke says, her name is Brooke, so Brooklyn. We're human. And this Savannah Day of Peace is an opportunity for us to do it together, to learn, love, cultivate together, and to work towards that. Thank you, Georgette, and keep posting that. And that's why we want you to come out. I can't always do Michelle Obama. When they go low, I go high. I'm sorry, I can't always do it. Sometimes when they go low, I start to dig. For real low. But as I get older and wiser, and as I learn to cultivate and nurture the gift of peace, I learn that it's worth me protecting. And so therefore, there are some people that I engage with or have engaged with that I don't engage with no more because you are a threat to my peace. One of the most powerful things that Facebook made was a delete and block button. And I've learned how to use it. Because I realize that everybody, I mean, it's interesting they say friends, but everybody there is not my friend. Because sometimes I see what you say about me in other places. And the funny part about it is you don't realize that when you do that, people then turn around and they say, oh, just tagging you on, I just happen to see it. Oh, so this is really how you feel about me. Delete, block. Because I have to protect my peace. And if you are not an if you're not an asset to my peace, then you are a deficit to my peace. And if you're a deficit to my peace, hey Carol, good to see you. If you're a deficit to my peace, then I don't need to have you around me. Good to see you, Harry. You understand what I'm saying? Just because I don't respond doesn't mean that I didn't see what you said or heard what you said. Hey, Monica, I hope you're doing okay. For real, I hope you're doing all right, Monica. Terry has finally joined us from the third set at the Jazz Festival in Forsyth Park. So I shouldn't even let her in. I should block her right now because she gonna come. I mean, I left the Jazz Festival to come here and do this, but yet you gonna come. Good evening from the Jazz Festival at Forsyth Park. I should block you. But anyway, life is short. Good to see Nicole. Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate you. And so, our community, Cassandra, good to see you. I'm going to protect my peace. And so, people or situations that don't bring me peace, I'm going to avoid them. Now, of course, some storms, some drama is a part of what you do. We all have them, and certainly I have mine. I have, it is. But for the things that I can absolutely control, my personal time, my personal space, my personal relationships, I'm going to protect my peace. And so, as much as I try good to see you, Miss Tillman. I hope you're feeling better. As much as I try to help maintain peace on our council, I am the mayor. I'm not anybody's parent. And sometimes people get tired of the things that people do and the things that people say. And it's hard to expect professionalism when you're not acting professional. And as you know, even from the news, there's always more than one side to every story. And so therefore, if it doesn't deal with official city business within the chambers or within an official proceeding, I'm not going to get involved in it. But I do think people have the right to stand up for themselves. Sometimes you have to look a bully in the eye and tell them, I am tired of you bullying me. I am done with you bullying me. I'm done with you demeaning me. Tired of it. Now, sometimes, unfortunately, it does not always come out in the way that I said it. And sometimes, maybe some of the words used are not in the Sunday school commentary. Okay? But people have to stand up. It's unfortunate. But that is why this weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing so many of you there. We should have did a Friday Night Live t-shirt so I could see you all. But this Friday, and I know it's coming, this Friday, September 25th, from 12 to 4, Savannah Day of Peace, Peace in the Park at Daffin Park. And we want you to come out, and we want you to be there. And Alderman Pertee, you still my dude, man. You still my dude. Sometimes you got to stand up to bullies. And people just can't keep calling, because I've been called some of those names too. You know, now you probably could have used. I know you could have used a much better choice of language. However, you got to stand up to bullies, because bullies who are not stood up to keep bullying. I remember I was in Brooklyn. Good to see you, David. And I know this is gonna fly really in the face of 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 my peace conversation. But I remember I used to come. We used to run home from school every single day, because from middle school, because the high school kids would come and bully us, and so it was about a 5 to 6 block run, and we would get out and we would run all the way home. All the way home. No, Bishop, I didn't say a bad word. It wasn't me, but I would run home, and I thank God for my father, because my father is a real man's man. And I used to run upstairs and go run in the room like I had to go in the bathroom. And one day I ran in and he happened to be home, and he said, "You go back downstairs and you face the bully." And I said, "You must be crazy." And he said, "You go down and you face the bully." Good to see you, Heather. Thank you for joining us. He said, "You face the bully or I will face you." So I thought about my father. I thought about the bully. He said, I hate to say this, he said, "Hit the one with the biggest mouth." And so I went downstairs, and they were waiting outside, and they started bullying me again. And I took an old English bottle. I know y'all are all saved, and all of y'all are sanctified, and we know y'all don't know about Old English. But Old English was an old malt liquor, and it had these bottles. I took the bottle, and I cracked it on the thing, and I went after one of them. And ever since then, that person didn't bully me no more. Sometimes you have to aggressively protect your peace. You're not going to treat me any old kind of way. Like you protect your children, you're not playing offense, you are playing defense. You're playing defense. Willie, whatever, man, whatever. So, you know, if someone messes with your children, I mean, they mess with your kids, you're not going off to hurt somebody, but you have to protect your own. And so it's the same thing for your peace. You've got to protect it, because nobody's going to protect it for you. And then ultimately what you find out is, at the end of the day, the remember the in the little Dawn, one of your local firefighters, a simple reply who they should contact, unlicensed tribe. I don't know, Dawn. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even going to answer that, because I don't know who you contact about that. If they don't have a business license, contact zoning. I don't know about a kennel license. We don't issue kennel licenses. That's the state. So contact the city for the business license, and contact the kennel license. I mean, you know, you want to go ahead and try to throw somebody under the bus. I mean, again, we ain't doing that. So, you know, you could have done that. You could have inboxed us about that. But nonetheless, contact the city zoning for the business license. You can contact the state for that. So anyway, hey Paul, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. But you know, we're going to, you know, because if you, again, I know where I was. If you don't protect your peace, then what happens? The eye of the storm, the center of the storm, becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, and you all of a sudden get lost in the storm. And a lot of people, they can't find their peace because their peace is covered up in storm. There is no center of the storm. There is no well-defined eye of the storm. There is no center because it's all in it, which is why I am fighting to protect the eye of the storm, fighting to protect my peace. And what we're going to do in this weekend, this Sunday, is that we're going to do two things: the absence of violence, the presence of peace. Good to see you, Brother Bunny. Good to see you as well. So that's what I want to talk about this Sunday, the 25th, from 12 to 4, Savannah Day of Peace, Peace in the Park at Daffin Park, free entry, the first annual event supporting the Mediation Center for Peace and Unity. And we want you to join us. We are making history in the city of Savannah, and we would be more than glad for all of you to come out and be a part of our wonderful history-making day in Savannah. In the meantime, as we talk about peace globally, I need all of us to make sure that we protect our peace locally, internally, spiritually, financially. You know, we have to have financial peace. Some of our finances are all over the place because of other people, not because of us. Good to see you, Miss Alvernia. Good to see you today too. So I got a chance to see you twice today. So that's what I wanted to talk about. So we have some time, and Willie, you want to go ahead and ask your question? Ask your question. I mean, go ahead. I think I've answered Miss Dawn Chef's question. So I hope that you can go ahead and do that. So thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Helen. I appreciate you. Yeah, come on out. Hopefully it'll be a beautiful day. Paula, good to see you. Everyone deserves peace. So, peace is something that you work towards, and it's something that you recenter every single day. And so, we do that. Hey, it is always good to see Miss Sadie Campbell on with us. She tells me, don't worry, be happy. Well, I love you and nothing you can do about it. So don't worry, I am happy. Y'all make me happy. Y'all make me happy. Patty, thank you so much. And Sunshine Tammy's going to be there, and I'm going to give Miss Sadie some love. We're looking forward to seeing all of our Friday Night Live folks. And we're going to take a bunch of selfies, and we're going to put them up for our Friday Live. Tree McDougal, it is good to see you. I hope that you are doing well. Good to see you. Hey, Miss Edie, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well also. So any questions? And Kurt, you hang in there. You are, again, I find it a pleasure to work with you. You are a hard-working alderman on Savannah's 6th District. You are human. You are human. And sometimes we all get tired of mess. And so go forth and sin no more, and go Eagles. Hey, Larry Browder. Good to see Larry Browder on with us. Larry helps bring folks to our city. And so we appreciate him and all we do. Jackie, I called Jean Lemon today, and I called on both phones, and she didn't answer the phone. So I don't know why she didn't want to talk to me. So thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate that. Good to see our senior statesman, Cliff McCurry, on with us. And I agree with you. We are blessed to live here. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And see, Nicole, you make us happy as well. Good to see you on, Pastor Grant and Catherine Grant. Thank you. But again, if there are questions you want to ask Willie, go ahead and ask your question. If you want to go ahead and get your question, and we'll go ahead and do it. That is a good question. Linda, that is actually good. If we could pick a color, if we could all wear the same color from Friday Night Live, that way we'll know who's a real Friday Night Live people and who the imposters are. So Jill Cheeks, if you're on, Jill Cheeks, let me know. Let's figure that out. Hey, Gwen, I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Nene. Lynn, thank you as well. Jill, if you could figure out what color we can wear for Friday Night Live so we can make sure we have that, okay? we could do that. So I think that's a great thing. What color we can do that. I know, Keith, we're gonna find some Friday Night Live T-shirts. We're gonna work that out. So, Catherine, thank you so much. Um, all right. So Jill says bring your chairs and blankets. But what color are we gonna wear? Jill, I need you to pick a color. Pick a color. Like when you go in the nail salon, pick a color. Jill, what color are we gonna wear for Friday Night Live? I don't want the color everybody else is gonna wear. What color are we gonna wear? Okay. Um, all right. Jill says blue. All right. Tiffany says blue too. Laura says purple, although she's not gonna be there, so I guess we'll go with blue. Light blue or dark blue? Um, all right. See here, y'all go to all these colors. I see color. Dina says purple, and Ned says yellow. Helen says purple. Um, Margie, thank you so much. Tam Tam Reed, what color is Spice? Yeah, you lost me with that. Um, I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is Whitney saying purple. Look, maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna make sure when I get up there, Linda remind me. I guess I get a chance to say something since I'm the mayor. I'm gonna shout out the Friday Night Live crew, and then I want y'all just make a lot of noise, let people know we're in the house. Willie, you got your question, man? You know, at some point we're gonna try to get up out of here, and you wanna ask your hard question, so ask your hard question. Oh, dark blue. Jill says dark blue. Dark blue. Jill says dark blue, y'all. So we're gonna wear dark blue. Harry, we are not wearing the Dallas Cowboys blue jersey because because the Giants are going to show you we are top of the division. By the way, Harry. Harry, the New York Giants are at the top of the uh, NFC East. Just so that you know that. Tree McDougal, I miss you. I miss you, but I hope you're doing well. So we're wearing dark blue, dark blue, dark blue, um, dark blue. They say, I think Keith said that blue is the color for peace. So we'll wear dark blue, y'all. Dark blue, dark blue. Ethel wants to know that Highlands overrun with campaign signs. Some of the community are trying to get them removed. Is there limited rules for this? Yes. The rule is that they can only be on private property. They cannot be on public right of ways. We know that people put campaign signs in public right of ways, and those are supposed to be removed. And so we'll pick those up as soon as we can. Um, you know, I know it because every couple of years I have my campaign signs out as well. We try not to put them in the right of ways because it's public. Number one, number two, it's illegal. Number three, it adds to pollution and blight and litter. So we don't like that. So, Willie, you gonna ask your question or whatnot, man? Come on, we want to get up out of here at some point today. Um, that's right. We will have a Savannah State parade as well. Um, Dark blue for the win. Sharonda says it's dark blue. But see, blue is the color for peace. So that's why we're going to do Jill Cheeks is our onboard captain for this event. And so we will wear dark blue for the win. I got to find something that's dark blue, but I will find something that's dark blue for the win. See, Nicole says, can we meet and say that would be cool if we all kind of met together so that we could all meet each other. That would really be cool as well. Maybe we could figure that part out. Maybe we can meet somewhere near the stage or something. I don't know. See, Nicole, y'all work that out. Where y'all want to meet? I don't know where. Dawn, why don't we say, Jill? Jill, you have a good place that you think that I can get our Friday Night Live crew to meet? Yeah, Barbara, I think Willie did too. I mean, Willie just tries to agitate stuff, and so, oh, I'm not wearing no tie. I don't think I'm wearing no tie, Elizabeth. It might be a little hot out there, Um, so, but let's see. I'm laughing at that. The Savannah Fair Housing Council update. We are working on it. I'm trying to get that included in the 2023 budget. We'll see how it goes. That's my goal. Tam. Again, the 2023 MLK Parade is back. It's back. It's back. And so put in your applications. Don't wait till the last minute. And Tremaine says that Willie done gone to bed somewhere. Jill's going to post a sign. Jill is a phenomenal person. I did not really know Jill Cheeks until we went out of town together. You know, I mean, she is really a phenomenal person. So, and you're going to be in Atlanta for the SSU Morehouse game. Well, I'm going to be probably in Atlanta for the SSU Morehouse game too, and for the dinner en blanc in Atlanta, and we'll still be back. So that is no excuse, Tree McDougal. You could come on back just like I would. Just so that you know, okay? So, anyways, I guess Willie done gone to sleep. So, since he gone to sleep, hey, Terry, is the jazz concert? Or Glenda, is the jazz concert still going on? Because I can come on back out there. Elizabeth, where is the beach? Where is the beach high picnic tomorrow? Where is it going to be and what time? Elizabeth, where's the beach high picnic tomorrow? Because I have it on my calendar, but I don't think I have a location. So, you have a location? That's right. Nick Palumbo is on the board. Picnic is at the school. Okay. What time, Arlene, is the picnic? What time is the picnic? Oh, okay. Glenda left when the last group was starting. Okay, so I guess I can't go back. I'm sorry. Dang. All right. Well, I guess I messed up. So anyway, we are looking so forward. Willie, where are you, man? You wanted to ask your hard question. Ask your hard question. Where are you? See? You were trying to disturb my peace. You can't. Because you didn't give it to me. And you can't take it away. Sounds like a song. Okay, so it starts at beach at 8 o'clock. Okay, all right. 8 to what? Yeah, I miss you. And I appreciate all of you. But y'all, let's make it. Bring your family, your pets, and your friends. We want to see you. We want the opportunity to be in your presence. It is our first annual Savannah Day of Peace, sponsored by the Mediation Center and the City of Savannah. We are so excited to be at a place where we can talk about peace. Okay? And so I want to do that. I love you too, Ernestine. And the alumni picnic is on the football field. Hey, my beautiful niece has joined me. So, Stony, good to see you. We hadn't talked in a while. I mean, I want to make sure you still love me. So it starts at 8 o'clock until what time, Elizabeth? What time is it going to be till? So we're looking forward to it. Oh, I see. Oh, well, Joyce said I'm on program at the Jazz Festival tomorrow, so I'll be there. I will be there. So, and thank you so much, because as she does, Glenda has already put out the application. So good parking in the Cam Park community. Hodge and Durin schools, no parking on the field, right? But anyway, yeah. Well, I'm going to be all over the place. I'm going to be over there tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all so much. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for protecting my peace. Thank you for praying issues away from me. Thank you for helping to keep drama away from me. Thank you for reinforcing me. Let me tell you this, I'll let you go. Because even on here sometimes, I'm talking about something and somebody will come on to try to invade my peace. And then I look back and I see how some of you have dealt with that person or that spirit. And you deal with it. And in doing that, you protect your peace. Sometimes you can protect somebody else's peace. Sometimes you can do that. Good to see you, Sandra. Ethel, yes, I am teaching. I have not started a date yet, but everything is done, and I'm just trying to get a couple of days in my calendar in which I can get it done. So, anyway, thank you all so much. God bless you all. We're looking so forward to our first day of peace, but I need you to make sure you always, always, always protect your peace. The absence of violence, the presence of peace. May there be peace on earth, and may it begin with me. Stay in the center of the storm. Guard your peace ferociously, because once you lose your peace, you lose yourself. Good night, everybody. Be Savannah Strong.